Hello folks, it's the Grub back once again with, this time we're doing a little Payday 2. Uh, Fun little 4-player multiplayer game based around doing heists. And got my character here in the background, and you know, as soon as I opened it up and I went through the mask and saw masks and to see what was available, I saw the mask that I was going to get, and it was available from the start for me. And, well, you'll just have to take a see. Arrgh. That's what you want to see. Tricky Dick with a minigun. So yeah, I'm going to show you about doing some Let's Plays here of Payday 2. First time I'll go through, for those that don't know, it is, like I said, a 4-player online heist simulator, I guess you can call it, where you and 3 other people will pull off heists, either stealing from banks, jewelry stores, clubs, and who knows what else. I've only delved a little bit in, played a little bit a while. I'm 45, but if you start taking like hards and very hards from off the bat, you can skill up pretty quick. And I do have what I think is a little too much money for here, but I didn't realize until the end of the mission that there was a cheater in the group that was just throwing bags of diamonds into the van, and, well, gave us a lot of cash. But I put it to good use. I went and bought some bigger guns, some nicer stuff. So here we are on the entry menu. You have your crime net. That's where you go in to find the games. We'll get to that in a few moments. You can play it offline, where you play your character and then the AI plays some other characters. But it's really meant to be done with 4 other actual players. Here we have our inventory screen, and was testing to see how this thing would record, so I tested it through a mission and deleted that. But I unlocked KSP light machine gun, a new machine gun. But here you got, it's broken down into categories. You have your primary weapons, the ones you have out. I have this Amcar, Clarion, and the Vulcan minigun, which I enjoy. And down here you can see you can actually upgrade or customize pieces. For example, my guy is better with single shot, so I'd want to make it so this does a single shot fire. You can add on gadgets, or add a LED combo. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that. I forgot all about putting that extended mag on there. Sights, I don't have any sights unlocked yet, nor do I have any stocks, but you can upgrade them, or not upgrade, but customize them, and as you can see, the customizations will actually take hold and show up, because there's the tack light, and there's my barrel. And then I think this is the single shot selector there. I think, I'm not sure. This could be it. No, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can customize most guns. And then you can buy more weapon slots, so you have more weapons available to you for each heist. Then you have your secondary guns, the ones you hold in your offhand. You start out with this Chimino. And I went ahead and bought this Spec Ops submachine gun, thinking I'd rather have a submachine gun. Then I found this Madiver, and I really like this Madiver. It's almost like a one-hit kill pistol. Then you got your melees, and you don't have to buy the melees, you can just use them. Right now, my melee weapon of choice is the compact hatchet. Grenades, not a whole lot to choose from here. You got, your frags, molotovs, and dynamite. Your different armors, and depending on what armors and weapons you use is going to determine your maximum detection risk. If you want to try and pull something off sneaky, you want it down here in the blue, as low as you can get it. But as you start picking up the stronger armors, that detection risk goes up. And When we want to go loud, I always put on my tack vest here. Equipment. Equipment you unlock with skill points that you earn as you play. I currently have 4, and I think I can buy a new skill, so I'll show you that here as well. Right now, I have trip mines and sentry guns unlocked. Masks. You can actually create your own masks when you have when you've gotten the mask, a color, and a material to make it out of. And I think I have everything to do that right now, so I can show you making a mask. I don't think I have anything too bizarre to add to it, but here we'll go ahead with put a hockey heat mask on, because I do enjoy me some hockey. But yeah, here, these are ones. Some of these you actually get for free if you join the Steam community, and I am on Steam, and it's the same name as on the front there. So depending on how this goes, if y'all want to group up, just let me know and we can see what happens. Then you got your normal masks. These you unlock as you play. And I'll show you that at the end of a mission. These are part of the DLCs, and you also unlock those as well. These you have to have bought Hotline Miami 1 and 2 and some other speedrunners. And these, I think you can only unlock these as you gain an infamy level, which is you is when you reach level 100 and pay so much to get infamy. And then of course here's where you choose the character you'd rather be if you have the option to choose. For example, I'd rather be Wolf. So that's the inventory. Skills and perks, you have a number of perks. Mastermind. I've not really played Mastermind too much. They're kind of a good, I guess, support type role for keeping civilians in that in check. The longer they stay in check in that, and the easier some missions will be, because you'll need hostages if you get caught to negotiate. Then there's Enforcer, which I guess is just out damaging. And Defense, because you actually need to get this to get the combined tactical armor, which gives you a lot more armor. Technician, which I'm working my way up right now, is Technician. And let me go ahead and get this real fast. As you see there, these little points, this is your skill points, and you earn points each time you level up. And I've been working my way up the tree here. I'm going pure technician first. I may go Enforcer after that, or Ghost. I haven't decided yet. Ghost is more of your stealth and sniper. You get the... Well, hold up. Let me get back here and show you. Mastermind, you get the med kit unlocked, so you can drop a med kit and heal people in the group. Enforcer unlocks initially the ammo, so you can resupply ammo. Tactician gets C4 or trip mines, which with the upgrade right here can be turned into C4. Ghost gets ECM jammer, which I guess kind of delays when the silent alarm gets tripped and cops start coming, or if people try to use cell phones, it won't go through. And Fugitive has a single-use med pack or first aid kit that they can toss down, and they get 4 of them. And I think this has 4 uses. Oh, okay, 2 charges. Okay, it's 2 uses. But you can upgrade them, of course, as you upgrade your skills. As I said, right now, and I don't know if this is the best method to go through, going up one tree itself, but I decided that's the way I wanted to do it. I've not had too much problem yet. But yeah, right there, BGrubz, that's me. That is my Steam name too. If you want to get together one day and try and do some Payday while I'm recording, we can do that. Here's the infamy. Like I said, you don't have what it takes yet to become infamous. You will need to get a reputation of 100 and pay a fee of 200 mil from your offshore account, along with your skill points and the rest of your spending cash. And then you just unlock perks, and you can unlock new stuff here as well. Sometimes XP bonus, material, and I did say I was going to go show you how to make a mask. I completely forgot about that. Okay. So let's go ahead and take this hockey mask, the hockey heat. CS. Okay, so I placed it in my inventory. That means I can use it now as is, but you can further customize them if you want. You know, you got your basic white, or I can go wicker. Do a keyboard thing. It actually looks kind of cool. See what this black metal, cameline. Oh, that looks pretty awesome too. Nano weave, that's not bad. Jade, an oily metal, and I got mud. These are the color. These are the materials I've unlocked so far. And unlocking things is completely random unless you unlock it as part of a skill selection or later on as part of your infamy selection. So once we picked a material, and I think I'm going to go with this, then you can pick a pattern to put on there. Let's see here. Let's just put Digicam. And then you got your colors. And right now, these are the only colors I have. It's kind of an Arctic Digicam. This would almost work for urban. Maybe urban desert. But yeah, that's pretty much how you make them. And let's go ahead and finalize mask, or preview it. And this is what our mask would look like if we chose to wear it. So finalize it. And there we are. Now, what's really neat is when you move out of here and you go down to your safe house. You actually do have a safe house that you can move around in. Now, when you first load in, it gives you kind of a little tutorial on the safe house, you know, telling you, hey, this is your safe house. Later on, I'll show you how you can upgrade it. Upgrading the safe houses hasn't been implemented in the game yet, from what I've been told. From what I understand, it's not abandoned the idea, but don't hold your breath for it. So, yeah, you start out up here. This is your safe house. You actually, let me put my mask on here so I can move. I'll put my new mask on right now, but we'll go back to Nixon. But when you start out, you get like a van here that pulls you up here, drops you off. You come through here, and you get a little introduction, you know, starting equipment and everything like that. Blah, 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 and let you follow all that. And I mean, it's simple. Walk through. It'll hold your hand through that part. You come down here, and this is your true safe house. You have your access to CrimeNet, which will lead the safe house and take you back into the game menu. Cameras, just so you can look around for no reason whatsoever. I mean, there's no real point to them that I've seen. Here we have a place where you can test out your abilities. You know, when you first start, the only thing you can really do is pick locks. But as you unlock skills or unlock items, you can do something like saw blade. This would actually go faster. Like I said, this is a little obstacle course that you can run through. And here, what I can do is I can either drill or use saw blades, or since it's sitting out here, this shows you, you know, if you find the key card, you don't have to do any of that. You can just insert the key card, go through. Another thing you can do, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I can do it with metal doors. Okay, I may not be able to do it with metal doors. I can do it with this one. I've done it before. So yeah, if you just shoot a door enough, you can open it. Of course, that is the noisy method of opening it up. So unless you're going in hot and loud, you want to pass up on that. The next area of interest, and this is the one that's the best part about this place, is your vault. This shows you your money and your offshore count. And I mean, it'll actually grow as you put more money on here, because previously I had a few stacks back here and a big bunch of stacks here. But when I got up to where I'm at now, it started lining up on the floor. I just imagine that if you can, this just room just stack full of cash, and that will just be a beautiful, beautiful thing. Next on our tour, the weapons and mask room. You can see your weapons. I think it's your first 9 weapons or 10 weapons you have available will show up on your rack, and your pistols, and your secondaries, I should say. As you see here, I got those those showing. And of course, you can always press these buttons for more information when you run through. And then you got your mask rack, which shows the masks that you made. You know, for example, there's my Tricky Dick mask, and then the one we just made here. And it'll show the first 8, I think. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of guessing. And then you have your shooting range, where you can do some target practice. Back here is where you practice your safe busting. You know, see, it gives you kind of an idea of how long it takes to do something. Like if I'm using the drill here, it'll take 125 seconds for the drill to go through on this one. 210 there. And 210 there as well. Now these are upgraded drills for me since I am the technician. So they do run quieter and they do run a little faster. But even so, sometimes these drills just seem like they can take for fucking ever. And then back here, I guess this is a little planning area, but it really has no purpose. And that is the safe house. So what we'll do is let's get out of here and we'll go look on CrimeNet and show you around there.
Let's do this.
Alright, and here we have CrimeNet. And I'm guessing with this video, since I'm going into some explanation, I may not get into actual heisting for this video. We'll just call this an overview video, because I forgot to set my timer, but I'm sure it's getting close to about the time limit I want to keep it. I don't want to go too long. I don't want to go over 30 minutes too much. But anyway, here on the screen is where you select the jobs you want. If it's white, then that means you would become the...
Now we are going on offense, as you say in football. La Mendoza's and the FBI will regret not eliminating me when I was weak, for I am strong now.
Yeah, so when you mouse over them, they will give you some information. But yeah, if it's just a blank white square, that means you'll be the first one into it and you'll be hosting it without having to spend money to buy the contract, from what I understand, what I've seen. Over here where you see that there's a white box with a person in it and 3 black spots, that means there's room for 3 people in that heist to run that heist. The little blue ghost next to it represents the ability, states that it is possible to do that mission with stealth. And sometimes there's bonuses if you do it with stealth, where apparently, I guess, if the police don't come at all. I've yet to see that. Following that, all the little skulls, that represents the difficulty. No skulls meaning normal, 1 skull being hard, 2 being very hard, 3 being overkill, and 4 being death wish. Those are the tier levels. I can do very hard without too much of a problem. That's what I've been trying to focus in on and doing. And you can actually come up here to your filter. And let's say you only want to play people close so you get good ping. And let's say I'm looking for a certain difficulty. Like when I was starting out, I did start with normal. So I just selected normal and did this. And that let me do that. So I could just pick the ones that were normal. Now, every now and then you'll get some of these that'll pop up and have more than normal. Another thing you can do is you can actually, if you're looking for a specific type of job you want to do, but you don't really want to go and pay for the contract itself, you just scroll through here and it'll pop up who's running them. And the next one you can do is you can sort them by kick filter. And let me get this back to any. I was hoping it would cycle. I want to be able to show you the... Alright. Let's apply those settings and wait a few seconds. There we go. Alright, so then the next option you have is for kick filter. You can filter it by seeing if the host can only kick, by having vote kicks, or no kicks. You know, when you're just starting out, take whatever you can get, but if you start getting kicked out just because you're a level 0 or a level 1, go ahead and do a no kick or a vote kick server. They may be difficult to find, but it'll give you experience. Because it is a multiplayer game and some people can be dicks. Then you have an option here where you can select if you just want to join on servers with friends. Only new servers, those that are only in the lobby, or you can level appropriate. So you play with people who are closer to your own level. Though sometimes it will put you in with people with higher infamy levels. Alright, and then you have your contact database down here. It kind of just gives you a background on the people that are in the characters in the game. The people who give you your contacts for the jobs, and then the people that you can play as when you're playing. And then some of the stuff here is new with updates, as far as I'm aware. Like Gauge, I think, is only here because I've got the updates. I've downloaded all the DLC. But this gives you, around the map, there's certain pick up collectibles that you can get, and as you fill it out, you can unlock special pieces for guns. Nothing major there, really. Then you have your contract broker. This right here is where if you just can't find what you're looking for, or if you want to be the one to run the show, even though nobody really runs the show, unless I guess if you have a group of people who are willing to listen to you, this is where you can come to buy the contracts. And they're broke down by each contact. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. You have Bane, Hector, the Butcher, the Dentist, the Elephant, and Vlad. And so, this stuff here, like I said, I got all the DLC, so all kinds of stuff to do to keep it going, because I do like heist game. In fact, I loved GTA 5 for the heists. Even the online heists were pretty fun, but to me it just didn't have enough. I've always enjoyed heists. I love heist movies, heist shows, and heist games. When I can play them and not suck at them too badly. And then side jobs over here. This is an option to give you daily, daily things where you can earn some rewards. And then weekly. And as you complete rewards, and of course, it expires at the end of the week, and this expires in 24 hours. It looks like it resets at 10. Okay. 10 p.m. Eastern. Who knew? So yeah. So that's this in a nutshell. And let me go ahead and replace my mask. So, that is Payday 2, and that's just kind of an overview here of what's going on. And as you see here, since I'm not wielding my minigun, I'm now wielding my MCAR and my Matavar. And actually, I'm using this instead of this one right here. It's just better. I don't think I've unlocked any new parts for this one. I got it set to single fire, because once again, my guy does better single fire. And we got ourselves a sight on there. So yeah, anyway, that's that for now, and next episode we'll actually go into a heist and do something. But like I said, I didn't want this to go too long, and I just kind of wanted to get a brief overview for people who've not seen the game before. So this has been the Grub. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Also, on these first few videos that I'm putting out now, I'm also going to be pointing out that up in this upper right-hand corner, you might see a little icon pop up. It'll look like a question mark, or exclamation mark, I think. I'm still getting used to this. It's the new crowdfunding system from YouTube. If you want to make a donation, I'd gladly accept it. It'd be a big help during this times for me right now. But it's not required or anything like that. I'll still be cranking out videos. But anyway, hope y'all have a good one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.